Hello, everybody. It's Thursday.
Hola!
I got a haircut. A little high on the bangs, but they grow out, y'all. It's okay.
I didn't get a haircut.
She didn't. Although, there we go. Now we have her on camera.
Oh.
All right, my Arty friends. Okay, it's just one of those days. Hey, y'all.
Skip.
Let me know if you get a friend request from me on Facebook. It may not be me. I was just notified. Which is
right before.
Yeah, right before. I was like, oh goodness, am I gonna have to deal with that? I think they've only stolen my picture. I don't think they've actually messed with my account, but who knows? Yay, Facebook.
Yay.
Okay, popping out chat. Okay.
I just have a lot on the plate today.
A lot on the plate?
Literally. Because I've got to go through the book.
Mm-hmm. The book.
I have thoughts.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do first.
Thoughts. We thought first.
We thought first. Okay.
I'm going to say hello to people while you cue that up.
I've got it.
Wonderful.
Cued.
Participants. Now, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, I do not know that you're here. We like to know that you were here because we are an arty-friendly bunch of folks.
We are.
That's where you go, hello, especially if you're in the live. If you are not in the live, then you don't have access to chat. And you're like, hey, well, what do I do? Well, you leave us a comment down below and you give those thumbsy upsies no matter what, whether you're live or in replay, because that really helps us out big time. That's the #1 way to support the channel. Second way is to subscribe to the channel, or however you want to do that. Subscribe and then make sure you like every, thing that you watch. That's how you do it. In the meantime, this is P over here.
M over there.
Patricia.
Mariah.
And together,
we are PM Artist Studio.
I don't know if that was our... All right. We've got Karen McCoy's in the house. A Seminole Mind, that is Sue. Ann Webb's here. Barbara, a.k.a. Barb. Cheryl, it's Cookie W. That's Cookie Wookie, also known as Mo. Cynthia is here. Eddie, Elizabeth, Ellen, Erica. Hello, Erica. I've been seeing you in the comments. So happy to see you here in the chat. Gray Like Gray, Jenny Roberts, Joanne, Lexi, Lydia, Margie, Patricia C, Panka, Ricky Nordmeyer, Star Traveler. That's Linda, Susan Anderson, SWL. That is Sherry. Tegan, she's the bookmaker. She's going to be working in the book, Tegan. Shelly Studio, that is Margot. If I missed you, was not on purpose. Just give me some extra pinky hello hands and I will get you helloed. Like Angela, I think, just came in there. All right. I think I got everybody so far. All right.
I'm just trying to, oh, there we go. Put it out here so I don't forget. You must do things as it comes to your brain.
100%.
That's why I interrupt you sometimes, Mariah. It's not anything ugly or anything. But
she doesn't mean anything by it. It's just like, hey, either we're going to get this now or who knows.
Yeah, or not.
Hey, Dana.
All right, I got to get this. Where's the beans? When we did
she needs her beans. This is
when
when the hill of beans does count.
I've lost my beans. Not my marbles.
Her marbles are fine. It's the bag of beans that is very important because it helps hold things up around here.
I don't know.
Hi, Lorraine. We'll get people helloed while you're looking for your beans. Would you like me to help you find your beans? Because I kind of know where they're at.
Or just direct me.
They may be in that bin because I may have just put them in the bin down there on the end. I'm going to grab them because she's just going to wander around.
Ah, there they are, and there is the cat's chip that he chased under them.
I don't know why I'm giving that cat chips, but I guess
because he claws my leg. Alrighty, there we go. That's more better.
Messing with my microphone.
What?
Nothing. What? You're fine. Don't touch it.
Well, I did.
Hello, Liz.
Like
hey,
whack
Diane.
my camera here, so you might check for, when we go top down. Don't do that right now.
Yeah,
because I'm reading.
Okay.
Are you finished?
Hi, Linda.
Did you want to make any announcements? something about double.
Oh, look at her.
Well, it's just because Brad was just
It was
here.
just happening.
That,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, she's going to show something a little later here in the stream, right? Because you're going to use it. The new little stampy thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it right back over here.
So it's nothing that's in the shop right now.
It's the itty bitty.
It's an itty bitty border style one is what it's going to be. But we've got 5 of them. And if you place an order of $35 or more and you use the code, and I'm going to put it, hold on, I'm going to put it in the chat too so y'all understand what I'm saying because you might not understand what I'm saying. Why am I doing that? Okay, code. Bing. Hold on. And 10. Okay, so the code that I'm talking about will be Biddy10. And we have 5 of them. So if you place your order, $35 or more, and you use that code, we will then throw one of the little biddies in. You'll see what the biddy looks like here in a little bit.
Yeah. I'll even test it out. Test drive it for you.
There you go.
All right. Are we ready?
Ready.
Ready.
Thoughting. It's Thursday.
Okay. Thoughts for Thursday, which were started on Tuesday. And I forgot to write today's date in there. That right now. What is today? October 30th. 2025. All right. So, I just had this thought the other day, and it was kind of came about because we've been talking, I've been talking to Caleb off and on, and we talk about things about, well, what do you want to happen here? What are your expectations on this gel play business?
Yes.
And because I think once you identify, where you want to go, it's a lot easier to find the right road to take you there. But I also wanted to just, and this is just my little personal
thought.
Doesn't, I have no empirical evidence to back up my particular assertions, but it's just what's worked for me. That's all I can do. I can't tell what worked for somebody else.
That was fancy voice saying, in my opinion.
The world according to Pete. Okay, so here are the 2 words that we're going to talk about today. Quest or goal.
Ooh.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. What I really, I understand when people say, well, you need a goal. Just, that's what's going to motivate you to get someplace.
Yeah.
But then my question is, okay, so you get there. Then what do you do? Yeah, exactly. So I'm crossing out goals, and we're going to replace the word goal with the word quest. Why? Because goals are limiting. They are something that you have. It has a due date, an expiration date, a use by date.
Mm-hmm.
When you reach it, you're done. Then you have to reevaluate and you go through a whole, and this is what I do. And it happens anyway when I get to the end of a project. I just have this really, I kind of feel like I'm just untethered. I don't have something to guide me towards something. So what I do now is I try to say, okay, this is going to be a quest. We're going to go after this, but if there are things to do, different paths to take along the way, it's okay to do that. You have permission. Give yourself permission to do that. Okay? Sometimes when you reach your goal, it's paralyzing. You don't even, it was, and especially if it was really successful.
Well, this is what we've talked about this before. A lot of times, like when you have finished a big project, which P's kind of coming off of that. So that's why these feelings, I think, have surfaced up again, which is this like, oh, okay, well, I finished this thing. Now what do I do? And you kind of have to refill your creative juices again to make that, or like to be motivated.
Yes. And I just, I think that the whole goal in making art should be pursuing what makes you feel joyful. I don't believe there should be a lot of angst and discomfort and this
That's just what
struggle.
Karen talks about that is her thing. It's what
don't-
brings me joy.
I don't need that. There's lots of things out there that I can't control that are angst-ridden, anxiety, my whole shutdown, be sad, mad, whatever. I can control this one little thing right here. And I'm happy to do that. And no one can tell me I can't pursue my quest, which I always say, embrace your happy accidents. Those are the things that give me joy. And to really, I kind of just want to lie down in that mud puddle and wiggle around in those happy accidents. I don't want them to be fast and furious and whatever. I want to savor.
She like to marinate in them.
Savor them. And also, I think what questing allows for the ever-present, interesting, serendipitous detours. Those are the things that give me joy.
She has a shirt for that.
I do.
It's not one of our shirts, but it's a good shirt.
It's funny because I was talking to this. I was reading this over. I kind of ran this by Caleb to see what he thought about it.
Oh, is that what you guys were talking about?
That's what we were talking about.
That's so sweet.
And I asked him, I said, do you remember that movie about the never-ending story?
I do. Makes me cry.
I mean, it was just the best ever. And the whole thing about it is we can make our own never-ending story. Just keep going forward on it. And in the process, maintain a sense of adventure, excitement, and joy. This is what keeps you coming back. This is what makes it more that you're willing to extend yourself over here a little bit where it's kind of dangerous and scary. And then something happens and takes away all that scary business and you just have this wonderful thing that comes out. And of course we want to, that isn't something that happens all the time, but when it does, embrace it. And when you embrace it, you create joy within yourself and you exude out into the world joy. And I think that's really, really, really important. It also nurtures inquisitiveness. This is the thing I think that when we get to be adults, we're like kind of blasé about, what's new. Well, if it's new to me, I celebrate it as something I've discovered. I don't care if 49,000 people out there already know this. If I have discovered it, it is meaningful to me.
And new.
Yes. And I'm going to tell you about it.
I discovered it that day.
And it was wonderful. And I want to do it more often. So it nurtures inquisitiveness, in which I think children have that. And somewhere along the line, we beat it out of them. Last but not least, this whole idea of questing. It allows for the inclusion of symbiotic relationships. That's what we do here. You give to me, I give to you. And we do it in a spirit of, it doesn't necessarily have to be an equal reciprocity thing. It can just be what I have to give to you and what you have to give back to me. They don't have to be equitable. They just have to be.
There you go.
The end.
The end.
The end. And that, I have to say that because on quests, you don't have the end. Because we're just going to keep doing this.
We just keep questing.
We're just going to keep questing.
Just keep questing.
Just keep questing. Lentils.
Beans.
I want to cook these. I love lentils. I really honestly love
and
them.
Brad really wants you to cook beans. Like,
Yeah, I know.
Not those beans. I don't know about those beans.
Well, dadgummit, we should have Van get ham hocks, Mariah. Ham hocks. Okay.
Ham hocks.
All right. So now before we start arting, I'm going to share all of these wonderful things.
Oh, yes, because you've got to read an excerpt from...
Yes.
Yes. Should I go topside, though?
Sure.
Yeah, because you got to see the book.
You got to see the book.
Wonderful.
You got to see the stuff. I mean, for crying out loud, I'm just going to keep toting it over here.
There's all kinds of things. Things. Oh, wow. She did say, she's like, there's just lots of different things. Hello,
Now,
Joanne.
And I already showed you the cow book and
Yes.
the riddles. Oh my gosh, Izzy loves that riddle book so much. Did she take it? Put it in her backpack?
Oh, yeah, she has hauled off with the riddle book. She's like, that is.
Okay, I lost it.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't as impressed with things as I wanted her to be.
Yeah.
And I love these little, and I read her the little inscription in the back of the other book. Oh, and see here. Stefan, I think that you can think of many wonderful and promising things hard. Things hard. Have a great and successful school year. I love you. And I can't remember. I don't know what this is. Prudence. But August 1992. I love those kind of things in used books.
Yeah.
I really honestly do. And I know people think that's weird. And I inscribe books. And I encourage other
Carrie.
people to inscribe books. All right, we'll get to that book in just a minute, but I got to go through the books here. Okay. This is a fun thing. Now, did this...
Yeah, that was part of it, but it came like...
A different time.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is 1,000 Artist Journal Pages by Dawn DeVries Sokol.
I would say it would be DeVry.
DeVry?
I would assume.
DeVry.
DeVries?
DeVry.
Maybe.
But anyway, I'm just going to thumb through it like this.
Oh, yeah. We should touch upon these sometime.
Because there's just, I mean, you know, if you really are just totally blank, you can thumb through this and get wonderful ideas.
We need to show this to Caleb, too.
We do need to show this to Caleb.
I think he would really...
This is fantastic. To get, you know...
Yeah.
Again, questing. The Dictionary of Film Quotations. Okay, so this, I love how this is presented. Number one, it has a fabulous index. It has a index with
particular words.
Yes, subject matter. And then it also has a index of people.
Oh, so if you were kind of like, people, I think so-and-so said this, it might be in here.
A speaker index.
Wow.
You know, you could look up, let's see somebody here. Okay, Dan Aykroyd.
All right, I like him.
Page 51.
He's funny. I think he seems sweet. We'll see if his quote is good.
The Blues Brothers. I'm sure that's where it's from.
Oh, I love that movie.
They're not going to catch us. We're on a mission from God.
That's perfect. They were on a quest. It was just different. It's a mission.
Okay.
Missions are just different kind of quests.
Wonderful book, and there's lots of stuff in here that you could use for your journaling. Yeah. Okay. Great stuff. All right. Wonderful.
Oh, Sherry says PMAS. Can we just have a thought day sometime? Like, we just thought the whole time?
Oh, I thought the whole time. I don't know that there are that many people that would be interested in that.
Now, y'all need to speak up in the chat. Hello, Jeanette. Getty wanted to know who the handsome guy on the cover was. Does it say who that was?
It's Clark Gable.
Oh, it's Clark Gable. I think he was also...
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn, Scarlett.
Yeah, but I think he liked men, right?
I don't know if he was that Cary Grant.
Oh, is that? Okay.
I think Clark Gable liked... I don't know. I don't really care.
Well, I don't care either, but I was just saying, like, you know, like...
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Okay, so now this is absolutely...
a better opportunity.
Absolutely wonderful. And I was just reading something about...
Scoot over this way.
George, I know, but when I opened it up...
that's true. Okay.
Okay, it's a big book.
It's a big one.
Big one. Georgia O'Keeffe painted huge flowers. And you don't get the idea of the size of the flowers when you see reproductions in books. Some of them are 5 feet tall.
Oh.
And I've been to her museum in Santa Fe, and it's definitely, and see, I just barely clear clear the, okay, so this is Secret Landscapes of Flowers. This is volume 2 by Barbara Boardnick.
Okay, you got to scoot.
Barbara Boardnick, okay?
I don't know.
All right,
There's just no
now-
good camera position for
Is
this big
this-
old book.
All right, so I'm just going to thumb through this.
Wow.
Look at this. So it's these close-ups of flowers
Oh, I love
that you don't even get the idea that they're flowers.
Some of them look like other things.
Very vulvic, yes. Georgia
Georgia
O'Keeffe
O'Keeffe.
was accused of that too, and she says, "You know what?
Hey.
That isn't what I had in mind. But if that's what you're bringing to the ball game, okay, so be it. I have no control over that."
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah.
You need to worry about that. And it's so funny because Mo and them were talking about that the other day. Hey, Mimi.
But just, I mean,
Mhm.
look at this. You could just get a whole idea for textures and
Color bursts. And
color bursts, and it's just fabulous. Izzy and I looked through this and talked about.
Yeah, she's probably pretty into that.
Isn't that just magical? Inclusiveness,
Mm-hmm.
directing the eye, and softness. I don't. This is super wonderful book. Bless you, bless you. You know I like flowers,
It was the pollen that was getting to me.
and this will be treasured and you know, whatever. Okay, so I've got to tell you about this. So in this little bag here.
Oh my goodness! Is this more rock collection stuff? Or is this Izzy's
no, this
from
is
the?
from Sonia.
Okay, these are some good big ones.
Okay,
These are bigger than her
she
other rocks.
immediately took them in and washed them all because they were ever so slightly dusty from just
You know,
knocking off of each other.
being rocks.
But we sat and talked about every single rock in here and how wonderful they were and their special qualities. Just look at that black that is, Gigi. And I said, yeah, that's obsidian. I can tell you that right now. I said, see that edge right there?
Mhm.
These were
They'll
used for
cut you.
arrowheads because they will cut you,
Mhm.
pierce you. And these two, she said, look, if you put them together, you can see that they're different colors, of
Mhm.
course. And we've talked about pink quartz is friends, amethyst. Not sure what this is called, but she loves the green.
Mm.
And anyhow, I told her I would put them, but this is my little box that was going to be, and I see she got paint all over it. That's all right. I was going to cover it anyway. But this is the new little card that goes with these. And she has a card from the other one.
Yeah, but that one looks different. So
It is different.
I think that's cool. She's got a collection of gemstone collection cards.
Absolutely. The green quartz, she likes that. And we talked about whether it was Amazonite or green quartz. I said, I'm pretty sure it's green quartz. But anyhow, she loves it. It's a wonderful, wonderful gift. Okay. Now, I can't get this back in here because I've got some other stuff. But this stuff, yes. I think I can.
I think I can.
Yes. But I had to give that to Izzy to spread her rocks out so that they could dry properly. Now, I really was going to bust
True
this-
that, Justin. True that.
What?
We're still just kind of discussing some of the men and whatnot.
Okay, I love this cheesecloth, and I love the packaging of it because it's
Yeah.
it's you know, they suck the air out of it. It's
Vacuum.
vacuuming.
Suck the air out
Vacuum
of
pack.
it.
They suck the
I know
air
some
out of it.
people that are like that.
Yes, they do. Minutes of my life I can never regain.
They're in a vacuum.
Anywho, okay, there's
Those are some more
12
Thursday thoughts.
square feet or 1.4 square yards.
Look at that.
Love
Conversions on the packaging.
Conversion. It's grade 100. It's a 100% natural unbleached cotton. And this is wonderful stuff to use in journaling. Mariah likes it a lot. We have different colors and all kinds of things. But now this is cool too. And this is what we're going to use some of this. This is muslin. The thing about it is we need to wash this
Yeah.
at least 2 times before we try printing on it.
Okay.
Because it does have a finish to it. Okay, so it's well, let me get this out. I can't read this through the thing anyway. It's a muslin is a delicate, loosely plain woven cotton fabric that has a fine and smooth texture. Easy to sew and easy to care. Muslin cloth works for a great deal of dressmaking, other blah, blah, blah. No synthetic fibers, chlorines, or harsh chemicals. Luxurious, rich and soft. Blah, 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 blah. And it doesn't say that it has been sized, but I can just tell you by the way it feels.
That hasn't.
It needs to be washed. But even when I would do batiking,
Hey, Tampa.
we would always wash our fabric
just
a couple
in case.
of times.
Yes.
Because we didn't know for sure. And this is so cool. All right, so here you have all of these. There's 30 fancy card blanks for craft projects.
Hey, why doesn't this should be the start of Christmas?
Well, I thought that, yes, but I'm on to other things right now.
Why are you wearing that? Are you going to put on some of your little shorts?
I know. Did you notice my earrings?
Panka, did you notice her earrings? She's got the ghosts on today.
They were actually
People were loving on your shirt and the jewelry. They love the vest too. This was Gigi's. This is P's, but I took it because it's in my closet.
When I get my ears pierced, I am taking this away from you.
She's taking them when she has ears pierced.
Okay, I have to tell you about Mariah's jacket because it actually it was a jacket. It came from Goodwill.
Oh, here. I'll take it off and you can show it, and I'm going to help this baby find her shorts. Now remember, it's going to be harder to go to the bathroom. You just need the, okay.
Where's she going?
Gymnastics.
Oh. All right, so this was a jacket, but the fabric is so wonderful. It's a damask fabric, and it had all of these wonderful embroidery things on it, and these buttons. Look at these buttons. And anyway, I got it, and my friend Sunday took it apart and took the sleeves and put the sleeves in the side because it wasn't quite enough to go around me. And I don't know, Mariah may have to take those back out, but I hope she doesn't. I think she should just leave it as is, even though it is. I had the armholes made bigger because the shirt that I had was it had the big batwing sleeves, and it was kind of turquoisey. I don't know what happened to that. But anyway, that's where this came from. It also has some cool stuff on the back here. I mean, isn't it just wonderful? And it's so soft. And you can really see the pattern of the fabric. Has little damask rose things in there. And I have a feeling, well, let me see, this is Indigo Moon. It's made in India, of course, the polyester. The lining is 100% polyester. But the outside is cotton and rayon. And that's what makes it have that lovely, lovely feel to it. Okay. Just put that over there for Mariah to grab when she gets back. I thought she did a really excellent job of putting that together with that teal colored shirt. Okay, so there is that. And then this came. I have actually ordered this before and just decided, because they just kept going up in price. This is pricey stuff. Yummy pricey stuff, but very pricey. So I just learned how to make it on my own. I just ordered the stuff. Okay, so here's what's in it. Arabica coffee, organic mushroom blend, Rishai Cordups, King Trumpet, shiitake turkey tail, and lion's mane, all good stuff. Organic coconut milk, and MCT oil. Well, Mariah has the MTC oil, and I don't use organic coconut milk. I use butter in my coffee. But now this is cool. It's a tasting box And I haven't tasted any of them yet because I really wanted to, but I wanted you to see what comes in this little box.
She didn't want to lose the packaging.
Mushroom chicory, mushroom chai, which Mariah will enjoy.
I don't love these things. It's a special taste.
Really?
It's very earthy, and I don't.
You didn't like it?
Mm-mm.
You already tried it?
Well, I've tried some of them before. I ordered like a little sample pack when it first came around.
Oh. Well,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
okay. All right,
That's
mushroom matcha superfood creamer has mushrooms and probiotics. Pairs deliciously with hot and cold drinks. I'm gonna put that in my coffee. And then, of course, this is this one. And then this is rich and robust. I don't know what's the difference between this and the other one. Maybe this one has more.
Well, that one's rich and robust.
I guess. And mushroom hot cocoa. So I thank you very much for these, and I will.
Oh, she's excited about this. She likes it. I can't. I'm not a fan of the. Like, I know it's mushroom.
Okay.
And I like mushroom, but I just, like, with my coffee situation, I don't want that taste with that. And I really tried. I tried to get down with it because I was like, this seems like such a better option. But
the cow, I don't know how you say it, stuff in it to kind of balance out that.
Yeah, well, I couldn't find enough things to put in.
Kind of
to fool myself.
Dirt taste of mushrooms.
Yes.
Now, Sonia, I'm not sure what the rooting powder.
Yeah, we weren't sure
about that. But we.
She had sent messages. I think she sent it to you, right?
Yeah.
The message about that. Yeah, we need to follow up though.
Yeah. So I know about this because we used to use this kind of stuff at the greenhouse. Because we started a lot of our stuff. All right, this is one little thing that fell out when I did the other, and then I got another one in here. She sent lots of little pieces and parts for me to utilize here.
Oh, so Lori, and hi Lori. She likes the rise, but not as much as the mud water.
Oh, I haven't tried mud water. Oh, okay. I just make my own now. Yeah. All right, so this is a cool bag book. I don't know what else you would call it, and the reason I is because I can show you all of this, but it'll take a while, and I just wanted to get you started on it. Izzy followed down to the school's bright door, where Patricia beckoned, glowing once more. Come, gentle owl, rest your weary wings. My students forge wonders and hopeful things.
Isn't that so sweet?
And you know, it's the whole thing, the whole journey here.
Well, if y'all remember, we read a thing from Sonia a while back.
Yes.
This is the actual illustrated version of that. And I think like she tweaks every time she works on it, she tweaks it.
And I love that because it's like that's what it's all about. You don't ever get it 100% right the first time.
Or you think, oh, that needed just a little adjustment there. You know, oh, I needed to add that. We totally get that.
Okay, so
And did you write yourself notes?
Save this. Yeah, I just grabbed this note off of the rack here. It says, this is one of those other little pocket things that you can, access.
Uh-huh.
How sex with Neanderthals changed us forever. Many of us have some Neanderthal DNA. Mm-hmm. I think probably a lot more than we really recognize.
About 30% population at least.
Yeah. Okay. The moral of the tale. When Izzy departed, starlight in her wake, she carried new strength, no gloom could shake.
Oh, for sure.
Lostness dissolves where kindness abides, and art's gentle magic forever guides.
Isn't that beautiful? And look at the stamping and everything. Oh, so beautiful. We told y'all to remember, we told you to get clean. I'm trying to hold it together. I've been crying for 2 days, okay?
And it's just this. It's just this poetry all the way through this. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if I can, and I don't want to lose the page, the way that they're in order here. I feel like that's necessary.
Good job, y'all. Good job.
For art isn't mere pigment or line on a page, but heart's tender solace, wise beyond age. Whether lost in dark brambles or seeking new cheer, the magic of art and friendship appear.
Oh my gosh! That's so sweet. I tell you, Sonia. That's like you as a crow.
I know.
It's just you.
She sent me some extra bags just in case I was inspired.
Yeah.
Oh, but anyway, I thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'm holding it together. See, only one of us can like get like that per stream or whatever.
Okay. Then I got to get it back in the right order here.
I think I'm cried out.
I have, and I'm putting it back in the bag. I really, you know how I bag it. And anyway, I want you to know that Izzy and I read through the whole thing.
Oh, they had
She touched
great
pages. We laughed and we talked about words and touched the pages because they're very tactful. It's just okay. Just excuse me, just a minute. I gotta.
Yeah, see, we can't do the whole thing all at once because got to spread that out. And maybe I'll read some too, but y'all know how that goes. Actually, I was the one who read most of the story the last time and held it together for the most part.
Yes, you did. I
had to disassociate.
I'm just not as good as you are.
No, I had to make a mental, like, just stay on task. We're reading.
Well,
and not,
I started out with that.
I know, but then you start to, like, because the words are so good and you want to feel it, and then you're like, oh, good God, here I am.
Here I am.
In Crytown. Just loving it up.
So,
oh, wait, quick question. I don't know if it was from Sonia or not, but somebody sent Izzy.
Oh, Shannon.
I know, but no, like, they sent her the cute little 3D printed animals in a box. It didn't come
have
with
a name.
Yeah, it didn't come with a note or anything.
So, please fess up and we'll give you some love.
Not yet. She didn't have to be there yet.
Shannon sent these.
Yes.
I know that from, we talked in Lightning Bolt. So, here's what these really are. I'm showing you mine. Bless her heart, she felt sorry for me, so she got.
Well, and that was funny because then some other folks had said, "Hey, by the way, these are children's medicine dropper to give them medicine." I was like, "Well, that totally makes sense."
So old, its little numbers have worn off. It doesn't even have
rubbed them
readable
off.
numbers anymore. I'm not sure it ever had numbers there, but anyway. Oh, it's kind of even slimy.
Oh.
Okay, well, I'm just waiting. It's just about. It's got a crack in it. It still works. So I'm saving these. And Izzy asked if she could please have the pink one.
Tell them what that is, Izzy. I tell you, this kid.
Anyway, I really like it's got bright blue, markings on the side for these things. Anyway.
That's what I told her, but then they have come up with something at school.
Oh, is she in the chat?
Yes.
Bless her heart. Okay, and so then she
giving me heart like
all of these little things here. She had to share. She shares her stuff with me. She gets to school. I don't know where this crap comes from.
Man, I love frogs. See, that's what it is. Totally makes sense. There you go. I know. This is what some of the conversations are like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then she left me her she loves peeling off the paint things. Yeah. I sent some of those to Monroe. Oh, they're kind of cool.
They are.
All right, I'm putting this over here. Yeah, this is how stuff builds up. Okay, I can throw those away now. Now here's a little. All right, I'm getting my. this is this little hoopty-doo thing. Getting my juniper out here. I like juniper. And you just have to remember on these little jobbers, Catherine Pooler, you don't need to do elephant stomps. You need to do butterfly kisses. And then maybe even give it a little trial. But yeah, you just need to barely touch it. I'm using this because I think that this stripe here and these are the itty bitty border makers.
Look at that. So those are the ones that if you use the bitty 10, I'll put it in the chat in case it sounds weird.
Okay, so what's really cool about these? Okay, so you got a skinny row there, right? Okay, over here I've got a little bit fatter one. And so I can have it going like this. Now, if you wanted to get really fancy, you could.
Oh, thanks, Smoke. Thanks, Eddie.
Whip it around and have it go one way one time and another way another time. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I just thought this was so cute. Isn't this the cutest little itty?
Got a little off there.
That's okay.
But now just look at that. Isn't that, I mean, you could just use this
You
one.
gotta hold it up into the...
Oh.
So you guys can see. So cute. There's a little star, a square, and a circle on the teeny tiny.
Yeah, and this is how I do
Hello,
this.
Catherine.
Alrighty.
It is a little... Yes.
That needs a little cleaning up, but...
Was that... Did Izzy have that one?
Yes.
Yeah, there was some cross-contamination with, I think, the blue, the green, and the ginger.
Yeah, she was using all of them. Okay.
I call it glitter. Is it Michelle?
Do I get to keep this?
Yeah.
Huh? I get to keep it. All right. We're just moving right along here. Now, that's how I do this. I just stamp all of these, and then I wait for it to dry. You should wait 24 hours, especially with this new stuff.
Because it's highly pigmented, and it's kind of meant to, like, stay juicy for a little bit, because then you can add, like, it's really great. I could actually come along and put the, because
powder on it.
Right, with the heat emboss.
Yeah.
Hello, Laura.
And what's cool about this is each time you could reverse it so that those two would be next to each other.
So we have 5 of these little stamps that are already made. They are not in the shop yet. And if you place an order for $35 or more right now, we have 5. So the code is good for 5 people to use with their order.
Are they all different stampy things?
What do you mean?
I mean, are they all exactly like this?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, I was afraid that somebody was going to get something that I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we're going to bring the book back. I did some things to the book, and we're going to do some more things to the book. And
so this was the first book that Tegan had sent us.
Yes.
Because we were like, you know, we sort of knew about this Coptic binding, but it was way beyond our skill and way beyond anything we really wanted to, like, learn how to do. And it takes you a while to learn how to do this well. Like, this well.
Yeah.
And so she sent us a book.
Just out of the blue.
Hey, Sherry.
And then she got the job, which I hope she thinks she was well paid.
So
Anyhow,
cute.
I'm just going to show these pages just in case you weren't here
Hi,
the other
Di.
day. And this is made with pups.
And
I should
welcome
come
to
in-
everybody.
I should come in with the stamps and do some stamping.
Oh, you
here.
should.
Could. Okay.
And if you need me to want, so you can close it up, I can, like,
I just leave it open
okay.
overnight.
So welcome to those of you that have come in. Do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we do not know that you are here. We like to know that you are here because we are an arty friendly bunch of folks.
That we are.
Thumbsy upsies, y'all.
And I'm looking over there, and I shouldn't say anything because mine needs refreshing or whatever. All right, I have to talk to you about this because I mentioned that I went over this with, and I have to be careful here because I've got two things on here that if I don't look at them, you can see how much alike they look.
The jars are very similar.
Yes, okay. This is iridescent medium with airbrush medium added to it because it was running low. And so it's still a little sparkling. And that's not what I needed. But this is the clear texture gesso that I'm always talking about. And someone said, well, your gesso, your regular gesso, some of it has tooth to it.
Right.
Some of it does not. Some of it is very slick.
Yeah, and this is why, like, kind of price point does matter as far as gesso's concerned. Now, that may not be, like, it depends what you want to use it for. But if you are actually, like, prepping a surface and you want good surface,
yes,
the price point usually is indicative of how well it's going to prep the surface or how
completely it's going to cover.
Well, that and how well it's going to perform.
I do think that, but here's the thing, and I know this because I've used a great big one of Cheap Joe's is my favorite.
Cheap Joe's is your favorite of the like a white gesso.
I've used up a huge thing of that. This is my next best for price point and coverage. So I went ahead and I used the artistic acrylic white gesso.
And I think all of these came
from
Winsor
Newton.
Blick.
And I'm
pretty sure.
You put them right next to each other. You can tell that this is a little bit whiter.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a lot of difference in the coverage. I used exactly the same brush. I just tried to get a lot of different, things going different ways because I don't like to have it just going one way. And the textural feel of them, this is probably the Blick is a little more grainy, which I actually like.
Yeah, because that's what we were saying is like not all like white gesso or even the whatever color gesso, because it does come in different colors.
Right.
Not all of some of them are
And
sleeky.
remember, the golden was the one that was kind of if you want a nice smooth surface, that golden is the one. And I
would assume that golden probably has different levels. Like the Blick, they have different levels too. And you can buy it by the gallons if you need.
Yeah.
If you need that much gesso.
Exactly. Okay, so I thought what we would do is go ahead and get down some, I try to put this paper down. I don't really know what I'm making a big deal about because I don't really care if it gets on the next page. I'll just cover it up. But I'm just saying that you can do that.
Oh, and it is double points, y'all, until midnight tomorrow.
Oh.
So another little magical thing for October.
Okay, I'm putting this down just because I've seen some of you do that, and
you're like, that's a good idea.
That's the thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
It really isn't, because I don't really give a rip if I mess up something over there.
But
I'll fix it. But I'm trying to show you what you should do. Okay, so
setting good examples.
This stuff, and boy, this stuff.
She has a love-hate with this.
And you'll see why in just a minute.
Just notice the jar.
This is
condition.
Black modeling paste by the Crafters Workshop. It's opaque black color, dense, thick texture. And boy, they're not just whistling Dixie there. It is.
Mm-hmm.
They're not touting anything that is not true. Look at this.
That could be it, Kat. Totally.
It's like the Dairy Queen, what you call that?
Blizzard.
Blizzard. Okay, so I've got some stuff here that on the side that's getting kind of, I need to use this because it's getting very tarry and
Yeah, it's more paste. This is more paste-like than it's ever been. Normally, it's a little more soupy.
It really honestly is, and you can see how it just smooshes out there. You can just make it do all kinds of things. What I really like about this, oh darn it, I wanted the piece card. Did you photograph it?
I haven't photographed it. It's in my pile of stuff.
Okay. Well, I really wanted you to see it because I think it's kind of cool. You saw me work, or you saw it. What is today? You saw it on Tuesday, but it looks completely different now. You don't have to, some of my earlier pages I didn't gesso. I just went over them with whatever medium I was going to use. And it looks like I need to start using this up. We'll have to think of a project.
Oh, yeah.
And again, the downside of working in a book is that when you have this kind of situation that we have here, you aren't able to close it up and, work on the next pages. You're just sort of...
Yeah, you gotta leave it. Although I would say it probably dries a little quicker now than it ever has.
Yeah, I like
in its current.
I like that circle shape that I have up there, and I don't need another one here.
Yeah, exactly, Angela. I was trying to think that was really funny that's how you had talked about it. That was great.
Now you can come in when it's at this stage here, and you can smoosh it around if you want to get some, whatever going on there.
Yeah, and pages like this is where, like, if you've kept all of those funny things to make different marks and textures and all that stuff with, that's like, this is
it. All right, so I'm going to use a different tool. I'm going to use this little jobber, and I like it because I can get it more. With the other thing, I'm scraping against something. This one I can actually come in and,
smush it
around. And
because it's silicone. These are those silicone brushes. See, every tool makes a different kind of mark.
It does. And I can take,
the metal one goes across the surface more.
Yes. And then I've got this little thing of Izzy's.
Bye, Carrie. Thanks for hanging.
That I can even come in and do this kind of thing. Make marks with it and whatnot.
Oh, and we do have a lot of these things listed in our Amazon storefront. If y'all want to take advantage of that and then feel good about, still shopping on Amazon or whatever, that you are, using our affiliate links, it does give us a little something. It adds up. Justification.
And at this stage, this is kind of like what Laurie Marie Jenkins says. This is getting down the underpants. This is not anything that is the end all be all. This is the beginning.
Is she putting out videos? I mean, it was like, she was doing a lot there
so.
for a while, and then I don't know if she's still, while she's in Costa Rica, or I haven't seen one lately.
She is, but I think, whenever you move, even if you move your studio,
it takes a while to...
artwork is going to change. And I and she has all of the influences from the South American culture there. I don't know, is she in South America?
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica is like...
I don't get, geographically, I don't know, like, where
it's like
sits.
It's sort of in the middle.
I mean, I
Right.
could look it up. Let's look it up so we sound
Okay.
intelligent.
So you can see that this is just a lot of fun. And I can't do anything on the next pages here until these pages dry. But we've got a good start here. I'm very,
Yes, so it is Central America. And so basically it's below Nicaragua. So it's like, you go Mexico, Guatemala, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panama.
Central America.
Because it's in that smaller part where it dips down and then you go into the bigger part of South America.
Okay, so now all we do is we just put this aside and let it dry, and then we can come in with other mediums. We can collage, we can do all kinds of things, but I think this looks kind of cool. And if you were to do this, I mean, I actually, I look at the artwork on the walls in movies and series that I'm watching, and I saw one, and I know the artist. It's Japanese, and he uses huge, big brushes and just makes these wild, big strokes.
Yes.
And this is kind of...
It's also like a performance art as well.
It is, because it's all...
Takes the whole body.
And the brush is just huge. And I have a big brush, but my brush isn't as big as his brush. His brush wins. Okay, so fun stuff. So acrylic white gesso in the Winsor Newton brand and the Blick. I don't see a lot of difference, and I can't tell you the price point difference in these, but I'm sure that there is some, because Winsor Newton's real proud of their stuff. As well they should be. Alrighty. What's next here? I don't want to lose this because I'm going to work on that this afternoon. Oh, I have to talk to you about what happened yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
Not yesterday. The day before, when y'all were going away and we were still doing stuff here. Remember
when we were going away?
Whenever we were sending them away, but we were still here. Ending the stream.
Uh-huh.
And this was kind of... I don't know if we actually got it down. The green thing? Yeah, we did, because I showed you the... I know we did. I just have to find it over here. Here it is.
Bye, Margie.
Okay, so this was the flop off, right?
Yes. Oh, okay. So there was still... All right, let's kind of rewind here. Now I know where you're at and what you're talking about.
I can't remember what was put onto the screen.
On Tuesday, remember, there was, towards the end there, she was working with this old stencil that really isn't a stencil. This is just a prototype thing that led to the proper stencil, which is the art of protein, aka connected dots. She, being P, then used it with the open... What is that? That's it's not manganese. It's blue phthalo green, something like that. Look at me. Ooh.
Yes, it was.
Some things stick for a little bit. And then there was still, this is kind of a crazy thing that will happen with your stencils, especially when you use like an open paint. It sort of is, there's more paint there than you realize that gets stuck to the stencil or with the other paint. So once P rolled out a layer of a different paint onto the gel plate, which was a more fluid one, and then flopped said stencil onto the gel plate, it then transferred a lot of what that was still left over from the, multiple applications that she had done previously.
And a lot of paint.
And she actually got 2 of these.
Yeah.
That's how much was still on the stencil from the open paint.
Yes. And what's really cool is you can see the tape on there. And you can see the, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. I'll bring it up into the... And that's because there's lots and lots of paint residue on that stencil so you get that kind of grainy, textural background there. But anyway, this is it. And even though it is kind of a weird squirrely stencil, yeah, I still use it.
I think we got another week or so, right? Because it's the first weekend
really
of November.
Miss having my one thing a little closer because I can't reach unless I get up and
Well, that's good
put them
for
up there.
That's good for you.
It is. Okay, so this is the second. This is a pickup.
Yeah, y'all saw this one on camera.
Yeah, you saw this one on camera. And then this one was, I put down the yellow background and put down the stencil on top of it so that it pulled off.
Oh, Sonia is saying, use the Aura Pearl with the Sumi paints for a surprise.
Use the Aura
So the Pearl Blue with the Sumi ink for a surprise. I say do it. See what happens.
I'm not against it.
Uh-huh.
And I've got some more over here that I want to do some things too.
I might have gotten her to do it, Sonia.
Okay, so you wanted the Aura Blue.
Pearl Blue.
Pearl Blue. Here it is.
Okay. There you go.
Boy, I'm getting kind of low on Pearl Blue.
Okay.
And
I kind of need to make a list because I know there's another one that you want. I almost spilled my tea.
Oh, I did that?
No, that was me.
Oh, okay. And then this is the Sumi ink, black, Yasutomo. Didn't really realize that.
Yeah, they're doing lots of things calligraphy wise.
So, Sonia, what do I want to put down first? I guess it doesn't really matter.
I think you just kind of mix it.
I'm just gonna
mix it, swish it, mix it, swish it, blot it.
This is kind of hard to
line up on the
get just the right amount.
Well, you could use your dropper. You could open the bigger part.
Oh, I could do that. But then I'd have to clean my dropper. And,
well,
I don't know that I want to do that.
Okay. Okay. I think she's kind of doing it. Let's see. We can have another go at it again.
Well, this isn't like, this is like super.
Oh, she says to mix it up.
Okay. That we can do. I think I got a little heavy on the black.
She says it'll be electric. I don't know if we're gonna full on see.
Now, do I put down my paper now, or do I? Wait?
I say do it and see what happens, and then we'll try another. Oh, no mix or mix. Well, let's see what we get here. Do we think it'll pull the thing, or do we just do a quick pull?
I'm going to go for long.
Long? Okay.
I think we have a better chance.
Okay.
Of long.
Let's see what's happening on the other side.
Wow. That was interesting.
Yeah. How sticky it was?
Yeah, up there at the top.
Oh, okay. So it will pull.
Yeah. Well,
it looks moldy.
Swampy. And look, I still had I forgot about the
we forgot about those.
The blobby things that were out there.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't know.
All right, so Eddie's saying, put down the Sumi ink first, then lay the pearl over it. then maybe do the pull. Is that kind of the thing? Griffith Shell's loving that's Rhonda. She's loving the swamp.
Is she? Well, this is just not coming up.
Sonia's worried about us.
Okay. I don't know what to do here. That's just,
Thanks. Leave it for a little bit.
let's let this do a long dry.
Yeah, because I think you're just it's in that in between stage.
Yeah, that it's just the paper's mushy. Okay.
All right, Sonia, type it out. She's going to do something different with this because I think you need a clean plate. And I think if I'm thinking about this right, which may or may not be true, she's saying just put out a little bit of ink.
Okay, I said I got a little carried away with my
yeah, I think you got carried away. Maybe one of those blops, then the paint, and see what happens there.
Nobody instructed me in that.
Well, I know we're learning together.
All right, so I got to get rid of some stuff here.
Okay, listen to Eddie. All right, perfect.
Because it's interfering with my function. Okay, now I've got room over here. I'm not running into that. All right, so let's think about what we want for this.
She says if your gel plate gets ruined, she'll send you a new one. She just, it's like, don't let that be.
I think it's going to be, okay.
Yeah.
You can't do anything to that gel plate that hasn't already been,
But I do think that we need a clean plate. Because
stuff off of
otherwise, we're not going to experience the prettiness of the paint, because it's going to be behind the other paint.
Right. We need a naked.
And she's going to
we're working on getting a naked one. I don't really have one available.
Hello, Lydia.
They all have something on them, I think. Yeah, they all have something on them. So we got to get this stuff off of here.
You made Eddie's day. That's awesome.
What made Eddie?
Because Sonia was like, listen to Eddie. And so Eddie was like, oh, thank you. I'll put that on my fridge.
Well, you just need to speak up a little sooner. Probably you should use the lightning bolt so we get it immediately.
She still didn't know.
I like the lightning bolt for the immediacy.
She's gonna send us a video.
Okay. That's great.
But we're still going to I think we should still play around with it because it sounds like fun. But mess with this thing. Let's get through that.
Let's move along here. Okay. So I really want this orange and yellow to come through here. And I think the original thing that was on here was kind of a pinky color. It's kind of hard to tell. Anyway, it's light. So we're going to do a pickup with something kind of darkish. No, I'm just feeling blue. And I've just changed my mind as I move that thing out of the way. Light phthalo blue. I really like light phthalo blue for two reasons. Number one, it's excellent.
All the bitty borders have been
snatched up.
Yes.
All righty. Bitty borders are all gone. Is there any chance that those could become something that was?
No, they're going to be in the shop later today. We just wanted to give away some.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so people can purchase.
Oh, yeah. They can purchase it if they want.
Will they come in like a set of bitty borders that are a little bit different?
Well, eventually. We are calling this style 1. It's just,
Well, I love my leaves.
I know you do.
I don't. Do we sell those?
And see, we were trying to be funny. Yes, we sell it because you wanted it and you showed it.
Bitty teeny leaves. They're so cute. And you noticed how well they work with the. Yeah, that. And I love blue and orange together. You all know that. Did you notice my tie-dye? This shirt that I have on here
is very old.
I've mended it.
She liked it so much, she mended it.
I put little spider mendy things on there.
It's also been different things.
Yes, it has.
I mean, different colors and things.
That is very, very true, Mariah.
Hi, zippity doo dah.
Zippity day, my oh my. No, 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 no. Okay, here we go. See if we can get this down here in a respectable place on this thing. When you do the opaque paints, it's really hard.
Yeah. It's really
to
just
figure out where the heck it is unless you've been really careful about your brayering and you've noticed I'm not very good at that.
She was not doing that.
Yeah, I could tell you I want to, but that'd be a lie.
I have received a box from Anthony Cody. I have not opened it yet. Are we supposed to open that now, or? You know, he's given us stuff to give away when we hit 12,000.
Oh.
It's gonna be a little bit, unless y'all step it up. With what I mean by that is like sharing and trying to get people over here and give that thumbsy upsy, you know, the subscribe. We need all hands on deck. Otherwise, it's going to be about 2 months, probably.
Well, I think we can. I don't know that we want to open it on camera, but we can open it and talk about it.
Ooh, that's what I love that color.
Okay, now, what is really cool about this, and I did a pretty good job of getting that paper down. I mean, I got a little off up there at the top, but I think I got most of the
and bribery with gifts.
I like it.
I love this one, and it's gonna get a little even. I think if you've noticed, as it's just sitting there, like it's soaking in more.
It really, honestly is, and I can see around the edges here. Okay, that's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was at too, Bo. She's like, open and talk about it equals open the box and take what I like. Yeah, that's what I'm a little bit afraid of. Although maybe if we open it on camera, she can't be as like.
That's why I mentioned we won't be opening it on camera.
They Mo knew. She knows you.
That's just so wrong.
But
okay,
so right.
Hey, look, we have another chance.
I think this will be better because there's open places.
More open, and this is from the flop off.
Yeah.
And the other dude. Okay.
One little blob.
Okay.
Now, be slow here, because I think, I also think that Sonia's back a little bit further in the, we got time. Got 45 minutes, okay? So, how much Sumi ink should be placed and where would be the best placement? Like middle of the plate, side of the plate. How much and where? That's what I want to know. Yes, Eddie.
See, it's really hard to get it just
like a little bit.
A little bit.
So that was smart. You put it out there. She's still just going to do whatever she's going to do. That's about as good as I can get as far as somebody listening.
Okay. Now this is dangerous.
Just let that be about.
I do with my lid. Because if you set this down really hard,
it'll shoot off.
It pukes out at you. I've done that before. Okay, now what?
Oh my.
Blue.
She probably did.
What?
Let's see. Oh, she hasn't sent it to me yet. She might be making a video for it. Ooh, okay, this might be what she was talking about. This is pretty cool. I'm highly entertained, at least. This is better than the first round. Ooh, I think this is what she was talking about. It kind of reminds me, remember that really cool fun, and I think you used it the other day on the ATC. No, this was the fancy one from Etsy. That one ink, or not ink, but watercolor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Kind of has that.
Yeah, the graininess of the...
Yeah.
How it distributes out, and then it kind of takes all of the gritty stuff to the outside edge of whatever shape it is that you've... Well, we'll see how this pulls. I really, I had a moment there where I was like, okay, am I going to just leave this and go ahead and oh, it's going to be fine. See how it came off.
Yeah.
And then pull it with another color. But I really wanted to capture some of that.
Ooh, look at that. That's pretty cool. I like it.
See, I wanted those. And if I had allowed this just to sit there and dry naturally, I would have a lot more of the cellularization business going on here.
Yeah, so I think if you play with this little technique a bit more, then you'll get even more magical things.
And really decide when it is that you want to call it.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another.
Yeah, don't do it on this one because it'll just be a waste of like.
Okay, so this is another. I mean, look at.
I gave up on it. I was like, can we just take the picture? And, she kept putting them down. And you can only get that kind of texture when you have that kind of buildup of paint on your stencil.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah, by the way. And you can still see the little tape things, but not quite so. They're not so pronounced. And then we have this mucky muck over here on these edges, and it's like wonderful stuff. And this is really turning out to be a nice pup. So I'm retiring that over there. Okay, so what do we want to do here?
No, Erica. So usually the one that like P uses as a pups, that's deli paper. And it's much more reasonably priced, and it's different, and it's better for that particular kind of just the cleanup. But then you can do awesome things with the pups because that's what she made, the little ATC thing, little wallet, which I tell you that was hard to put in the mail. Yeah, I got attached.
I got attached to it,
so
it was just best. I if I had to think about it for very long, I
knew I had to get it out of here.
Yeah. All right. So here we have this. And I'm just really wondering.
Hi, Geraldine.
I don't know if this is stuck down enough.
Justin. Okay, here is the thing to think about with the inks, like an India ink. They are going to stain your plate much like the alcohol inks. Now, if you're fine with that, then no worries, you're good to go. But they will. Like, some of those fancy inks and things of that nature will stain your plate.
All right, I'm getting this ready because I'm going to flop off onto this because I think that I like this blue and black together. I like blue and black together. Okay, so what are we going to do here? What are we going to do?
I mean, eventually your plates do stain after a while. Like, the pigment happens. Pigment happens.
It do.
So, if you've got an older plate and it's kind of heading that way anyway, why not? And then justify getting yourself a new plate.
Yeah.
Because having multiple plates is a good thing.
How this is scooting about.
Yeah.
That's because it's had a lot of use and there's not any sticky oomphy.
Is this
oomphy
here. Is this one we cut or is this an original?
Okay, we're going to try a new technique here because I really want this to stick down and make these. Okay, we're going to go with metallic. No, we're not going to do that.
That's Uncle Joe's, by the way. Coffee rings.
Yeah. Here's green pearl. We're going to stick the stencil down with green pearl. And I'm going to not use a lot of it, just enough to get my stencil to stick and
some
stay.
Adhesion.
Adhesion. That is our goal here.
This layer is called adhesion.
Adhesion layer.
Because it's now like a hockey, the air hockey table.
All right. You.
I was about to say it's just pucking about, but and then I said it. So there you go. It's in my brain.
Okay. Good.
I love you too, Eddie.
All right. Now we're going to put on, because we have our stencil. Well, maybe I should go over that with it. Get it really stuck down. I really want it to be stuck down. Okay.
Okay. Now, if you need orange in your life, this is the orange you need.
This is the orange that you need.
It's seriously.
I do not. This is just such a wonderful light red orange. Look at that.
It's a beautiful orange. It goes with so many things. And
it's just the right orange.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too yellow. It's not too red.
It's a very sophisticated orange.
An FP orange.
If you don't know what FP is, that's fantastically perfect.
Yes.
Unless you've actually, seen or read the Bridget Jones's Diary, which was a very fabulous book. And I actually read that book. The book is better.
Now, see why I wanted that to stick in place? Look at how cool that looks.
Look at that.
Look at that.
All right, now she's got a flop off over there.
Now I've got a flop off and a brayer off, all in the same fell swoop. And where else are you going to see something like that?
Maybe, I don't know. Eddie and Darcy do flop offs, I think.
I know.
Eddie does, for sure. Darcy does, in a different way.
But I just showed you how to get a stencil that's not sticky anymore stuck without losing the stuff underneath.
Yeah, I don't know that I've seen anybody else doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, at least maybe they did it. We just we weren't paying attention. Hello, Paula.
There is always that as a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's turn this over and look how wonderful this is going to look.
See, Eddie does love doing him some flop off. But did you do it stick on before you flopped off? That's what we want to know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you didn't do your stick on. And we have another fabulous flop off brayer off. Woo! Ooh, ooh. Okay,
Oh, it's just getting weird.
Now what? Okay, this has to dry. Just put that back on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going down the.
All right, Jenny. Thanks for hanging
here. Oh my gosh, look at this. Remember this? Oh, I think this is so gorgeous. I can't mess this up. So I'm really thinking, I don't usually like this metallic white. See?
Yep. See, Eddie said the stick on is new to him. Wait till the next video. And he's going to chuckle as he does it. Because he's going to be thinking about what we were talking about.
Yes. Use one.
Say it with a straight face.
Your older stencils. Your older stencils that no longer has sticky power. Okay, I'm just leaning towards lilac pearl.
Yes. Yes.
And lilac pearl is something we're going to have to buy some new lilac.
You need to make
pearl.
a list.
Oh, she always says that. You're supposed to be making that. Just sitting over there, fluffing your hair and reading the words.
In the chat. Mm-hmm.
You've got time to make a list.
I will make a list.
That's going to make me very sad when I don't
have that
okay. Particular color. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I brought it. Look at that. I just about oranged out.
All right. So you need the what? Pearl.
Lilac pearl.
What was the other one?
Just a minute.
That was
I'm getting a bit of residual orange here, but
I think it's kind of nice.
I think it's going to be okay. They're really.
Thank you, Paula. I haven't been doing the lipstick in a while. It's like that red that I wear. It doesn't need reapplication. It's good for 2 hours. And I don't know where my one lippy stuff went. Oh, I do actually, I think. I put it in the drawer.
Oh, look at that. if you mix that
Ooh.
orange with that, isn't that, look at that.
That's very pretty. It's kind of peachy.
Peachy pearly.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Now I wish I had a little bit more.
I was going to say, the brayer was like making suggestions. It should have been a little bit, you know.
I should have followed those suggestions. Should have brayering it all off over here.
Hello, Ingrid.
I think this is going to be a good one. I hope it pulls well. I think it will. I think I have enough down there that I don't know if you all like the way that we do this. Just I have all these plates lined up and
Y'all like this? Please give a, you know, woot woot in the chat and give those thumbsy upsies.
So we need to talk about, remember this was what was a leftover from Caleb's stencil with the other one, and I don't know what the name of this stencil is. I like it a lot.
That one is, I think, Aromatic Musings, if I remember correctly.
I think it looks like a topographical map.
Or it's Hippy Dippy. But I'm pretty sure it's the Aromatic Musings.
Aromatic Musings.
I get those mixed up, and I don't know why. I mean, they're similar, but they're different. Pretty sure this is Aromatic Musings.
Well, it looks like a topographical map to me. Okay, so what do we want here? We want something that is going to bring out both of those. So we don't want to go with something too terribly transparent. You know what I'm really feeling? This. Violet gray.
Okay. AKA periwinkle. They don't call it that, but we do.
I think this is going to punch up both of these colors here. Make sure I use enough.
Thank you, Nancy Lee. Hey, they like this. They like how you do it.
Okay, good.
Erica's positively amazed at how many gel plates you have. Well, that's what keeps the rhythm going here. Otherwise, it's a little... If you go back to our older videos when she had less plates, it was a little slower. Sometimes that's kind of good.
Now, what I'm going to really try to do here is because using this opaque paint, I can't see where my paper needs to go. So I'm going to be a little more circumspect about brayering here than I usually am. Just swap.
Oh, Carla, I think they're all gone.
But you can still buy them. I didn't know that they were.
Yeah, you may want to just hold off, like, if you want to buy one. Because we're good. After the stream, I'll put it in. It's just he handed it to me, like, right before the stream, and that just was not happening.
Well, I didn't go quite far enough down there. It's always the case on that edge. It hurts me.
He was kind of stressing me out about the whole thing because he wanted to know like how to set the code up, and I'm like,
I mean, I only did a couple of rounds of printing this morning and managed to get it all over my arm. Oh, that one may have been there from yesterday.
I think that, yeah, that didn't look like
that one may have been.
You haven't used that color yet.
It's not coming off very good.
That was drier than what it should be.
Yeah.
Now, the orange that was down there, that's red iron oxide, right?
I'm pretty sure transparent.
Here, red iron oxide. Okay.
I think so. Yeah. No. It is quinacridone burnt orange.
Okay. Look at that. Fabulous.
Okay, that did what I wanted it to do. I'm very proud about that.
It's just...
Very proud about that.
Oh, that was good, Paula. That made me giggle.
Okay, I don't know if that one's dry. No, this one. This is the one that we tried to pull that I screwed up.
Oh, that was the first attempt. You did, yeah. We didn't understand the mission.
Boy, we're going to need to do some taping on this baby.
Hey, but that's some stuff, man. I think if you would have...
As long as I can get it started, after it started doing that tearing business,
yeah,
you can fix it. Now, that occurs because it was not properly baroned.
It's an operator issue.
Operator issue.
Hey, but that's a pretty nifty kind of
Now,
part
check
of
this.
right.
out. Look at it. Can you see it?
Part of that's because of the color that was already there. But that does make a really cool color. It's kind of a green slate. That's what I want to say.
This will be wonderful.
Yeah, Fran would be all over this.
Would be another layer onto that, and it would be really wonderful.
Hello, Cynthia.
All right, we got to clean this one up because this is the only open plate I've got, and we'll allow these others to dry while we do a bit of missionary work here. And I'm getting low on my tape. Do we have another roll of this?
Oh, Carla got to hang out with Shrek today. It's all good. Very good. That's wonderful.
I love that movie.
Mm. Murky doodads. Yes, they got murky.
But look at that stripe of
Yeah.
pearlized violet there.
That's code. You know, the water guy. Paula had some, workmen over at her place too.
Plumbers?
I think they might have been. No, I don't know. She said they were kind of old dudes. So they weren't the dudes that we were thinking they were.
Oh.
We had a vision.
Trying to get that little
Mm-hmm.
bit to come up there.
Mm-hmm.
Not wanting to. Oh, well, that's pretty good.
Oh, and Lord Farquhar blow-touched her face. Look at that. That's some service. She don't understand what's going on. I think she was at the dermatologist, and Lord Farquhar was the tech or I don't know.
Torching her face.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that doesn't sound like a pleasant experience. Did you?
Well, hey, I
did
think
you volunteer?
it's probably better, like whatever they were fixing. I would assume that's what was happening. It's maintenance.
Okay, that's a pretty good one.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'll keep that one. I'm getting oversupply of them here, though. I'm going to have to do something and, get them on the toilet paper rolls.
And I have to say that slow, because I could mess that up easily.
Now, these little bits and pieces out there, we're just not going to worry about that. I think they're evenly distributed, and they're just going to add to the interest, textural interest of the next print that we pull. But these large glommy, I kind of want to get those because they can start creating a bit of an edge problem there.
Yeah.
Okay. Good, genug. What's the Deutscher say? Okay. So, what are we going to do here? What are we going to do?
Yeah, we've been all over the place.
Okay. So, we've got this print that, I don't know. I like it, but I just, I don't really like the colors.
I deleted them.
Deleted? What did you delete?
The things that needed to be deleted.
Okay, so we're just going to really, really, really jazz this up with some yellow.
Yes, I think so. Sue was like, that's why they named the characters that way. Because everyone needs a laugh, even the screenwriters. But it's not something you just want to be like trying to say, and then other things come out.
I'm telling you what, these
that yellow,
paints
yes,
are stinky.
They are very stinky. Ooh, love that.
Now, see, that really, I just made it a lot more interesting, I think.
Yes.
And left us a little bit of weird, kind of, it's like that little guy on Hilda, the wood dude.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Cynthia. No worries.
I meant to get out some more stencils, and Mariah has not cut mine new.
I haven't. It's like every time we have a little, like, there's been a little break, I've spent the last 2 days getting all the new things in. Partly that's just me. I move slow. I get distracted. I don't just stay on task. That's all I'm saying about that.
Enough said.
It is not my favorite job. Therefore, I don't put in the... I kind of try to do other things while I do it, but it's also one that really does require me to focus a bit.
Okay, I'm being really, really lazy.
Yeah?
And I could mix this up on a plate, but I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
So we're going to mix it up with a little drop in each little splot.
So, Michelle, there's really no right or wrong way. Like, there isn't, in order to get this, you have to go, this, and this. This is one of the reasons we love gel printing, but it is also quite difficult, especially for somebody that is brand new, to understand that, hey, really, there's not a right or wrong. It's, what are you looking for? Like, what's your end result?
What do you want to happen?
What do you want to happen? And there may actually be multiple ways to make that happen. Because you can build up layers on the pulled print itself. You don't have to build it up on the plate. In fact, you should really probably only build up 3 to 4, that's kind of pushing it, 4 layers on the gel plate. Because after a while, you get to a point where it may not fully pull the print. But you can always come back and put more layers on via, like, another layer on the plate. Then put that same print that has those built up layers down to get more on there. There's really, again, just no right or wrong way. It's what do you want to happen? And then maybe it's just this really does need one more layer. Or maybe I should put a glaze across this because it's going to make it more cohesive. Or, oh man, those colors together just like were not a great idea. Maybe I just put another transparent color over. That's going to bring it all together.
You have to beat it in there.
Oh, Cynthia and Justin are going to be making funky junky books.
Yay!
I'm very excited for y'all. And I hope that you you can even post your process in Makers.
Yes.
And if you kind of come along with it, like, and you're like, ooh, I have a question, or, folks will help you out in Makers. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that's the Makers and Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group. That's our Facebook group. We're about to hit 4,000 people over there. Also heard today, or maybe it was yesterday, I don't know if this is true or not, but if your Facebook pages hits like 10,000 subscribers, you can start to monetize. Is that true? Do y'all know that?
What?
Like, how is it that I don't know that?
Well, I want to know how it happens.
Well, we're close. We have like 9,700. Something like that, I think. It's close. It's over 9,000. Which is also crazy because I'm like, it just kind of sits over there. And it's kind of it's a landing spot in between like Instagram and what I sort of post there.
Okay, now, gotta get this. But did you see how I was peeling that off of there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that was on a painted paper. If that had been regular paper, it had had to go to but look at this wonderful. It's getting to the point where I want to keep it, and you'll have to make me another one. Look at it. Isn't it wonderful?
Yes. It's a different list. But there is I already have the list started downstairs for that, but I'm going to write it on a second one. So you need another spiky doodads.
Because it's just getting to be too wonderful.
Okay. Oh, and that is so sweet. Oh, and like Gia, she's been eyeing her board games to use as a book cover. You should totally do it. Well, do you keep the outer parts to your board games? Because we kept them because we're crazy people. And I swear, like, we have looked at them. Every time we've redone the studio or organized, we talk about them.
We do.
They have been highly discussed. Nothing done with them. But they are still here.
They're still here waiting patiently. They've not
waiting.
Gone anywhere. I'm cleaning up the edges of this because I'm thinking that this can be something absolutely wonderful depending on.
Oh, and listen to this. Carla says, the thing that M and P taught me that helped her the most is that acrylic paint is really just glue with colored pigment. And it's really true.
It is. It is. It is glue, and that is why it sticks to the paper. Because that's what it's supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, I think that...
I like that.
Okay, I'm going to turn my... So you can really appreciate.
Ooh.
That looks like you
funky splots.
smashed a bunch of... I don't know, whatever there. Okay, now we got to figure out which one of these I can pull. Oh, here, this one's from the other day. I don't like this plate.
Exactly, Tegan.
I'm really going to get, I'm going to give this to Caleb. He needs a bigger plate. And I don't like the way this one keeps coming up.
Yeah. Oh, is this the 9x12?
And that's kind of crappy on my part because then I don't have to just toss it. I can give it to him and it can become his problem.
He may not even know that it's a problem. Maybe unaware. Sometimes you just don't know. And you don't need to know.
I don't know why it doesn't want to stick.
And you flipped it, right?
I have flipped it. Now this is lovely. And I
Justin says, "Don't be giving that young man, a wonky plate."
He doesn't care if it's free.
No, and he may keep it in because he probably has to put his stuff away. So he wouldn't even store it like this. So again, I don't know that it would necessarily.
And I don't even know that he wants a big one. I will ask him.
Yeah.
Okay, the texture of this.
You could ask Cyrus too.
Pointing this out because you've seen a lot of times when you don't get a good print and it looks kind of shaky where it's supposed to, the design's supposed to be. A lot of times it's because it's grainy, but this is suavecito.
Mm.
Can you see that? Alrighty, liking that. Now here's another one that is going to be grainy, and you can already tell. Grainy.
Sometimes we refer to that as mealy.
Mealy. Excuse me. Definitely. All right.
She's been hitting the mead. You know what, Eddie? I was just thinking, he was saying that I was giving good facial stuff today. I think it's because you can see my eyebrows. I was just thinking about that. Y'all been missing my eyebrows for a little bit because they've been under hair.
They've been under the hair. Mine's under the hat. And the reason is because I have a crusty forehead.
She does have a crusty forehead.
My eczema. And I've been exfoliating, but so far I haven't. Okay, so I want large areas of this to show through because I think this is just so marvelous. And if you want to know how I did this, you would have to watch. When did I do this? It's been a couple.
Oh, this was, yeah, the egg spatter stuff. I think this was Sunday. Sunday.
I think so too. Anyway, I can't remember.
Yeah.
I just,
This is the speckled egg.
I'm going to try something with this in a minute. But I want that to dry. I need to get a new because I really do like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I have down this and Brad made this for me at my request. And I what do we call it?
Okay, because, you know, she'll take pieces of parts of things and she creates her own little Frankenstein monsters, and then she shows y'all, and, you know, basically, you know, it's, what is it, by committee. She gets things done.
I have people putting pressure on
yes.
on the management.
There's a pressure campaign.
Pressure campaign on the management to say,
yes, that we would
she
like
really
this.
Needs that.
So she took the pieces and parts, the innards of, I believe this was the marble, crackling marble. And then it kind of like inversed in a way. But then she had multiple pieces and did the thing. So this one is, you did send, okay. Is Sonia like further back in the stream? I think she may be further back. And maybe that's why, like, we were getting kind of weird with the thing. But thank you. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you. She loves them. She has taken them to school every single day.
What is,
the little 3D printed animals. And oh my God, let me tell you, some of them are absolutely adorable. Now, there's one little scary one that I'm like, there's a little pug dog that looks like a hot mess.
I love the possum and the skunk. Because she made me decide which one
She loves that. She's like, which is your favorite? I love the little trash panda because there is a trash panda in there. And that just makes me chuckle anyway.
They were all just so dang cute.
Pies off the, yes, it's Frankencrackle or Frackencrackle. I can't remember, but there we go. Frankencrackle.
Okay.
Like Frackencrackle.
So now I'm putting this aside. I'm taking this, putting this down here. This is my brown print. And I'm going to try very carefully.
Did you see P got, I think we achieved a little bit of like what was supposed to happen with the ink and the pearl blue.
This might require a taping session after I get through.
This is one, yeah.
Tearing it off of there.
No, kitty. No. Okay. Brad and I, we were like looking the stencil names up and stuff for like the packaging. Sometimes it's like, do we name it that, or is that just what we remember? Then we have to like look it up on the little thing and be like, okay. Because not all things match. And then I get in trouble about that because it's usually my fault. Because I'm not following procedure.
I used lots of paint because the gold dries so fast that if you just have a smattering down, it's just going to, okay, that obliterated a lot of what I didn't really want to obliterate. But
you need to rub that. Rub it.
Rub it, she says.
Before that becomes permanent. That was an oopsie. Psych.
Well, I don't know if this is making it any better.
Well, I think it's better because at least you could still see sort of the thing that was there before versus what was happening was just the new thing. This was just a gold glaze.
This is a gold glaze.
Just making this more cohesive. Or monochromatic.
By the time I get through doing something to this, y'all are just going to be so...
It'll be the best one ever.
Amazed. Okay.
Amazing.
There we go. Okay.
That was a wet wipe. Yep.
You need to have those real handy.
No, Cheryl loved it. She says, oh no. We wouldn't. No, never, Eddie. No, never. That's nice. I kind of dig that.
I know. I think this is wonderful.
We're going to send that out with Easter. It makes me want those candies every time. I'm just thinking. I need those speckled eggy things.
We're going to let that gold on there dry.
Jelly beans or those chocolate ones? Either one. Yes, please.
Yes.
That's right. There are no mistakes. Just lean into that error. Repeat it. Didn't we just talk about that at the very beginning of the stream?
Wipe and swipe.
Wipe and swipe. The quest changed a little, y'all. Because she was headed down a very dark alley. And it was bad.
And here's my redemption print.
Look at this. Look at this. Sonia. I think she achieved it. This is the wonderment. Oh, that's so cool. And it was really good with the blue. Like that enhancement of that. That is well done.
That was a good call.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it does look like space sky.
All right, what other... Okay, I've used all the stencils that I had back here that I wanted to use. Mm-hmm. But this, I think this is looking kind of cool.
Yeah, see, that's good.
Just need the right stencil and the right thing to put on top of that now.
Mm-hmm.
To recapture all of that wonderful necessary stuff there. Okay, this needs some
galactic. Intergalactic.
Okay, so we already have some on here, and it was like a...
Oh, we got 7 minutes. Sorry, I've been really bad.
Oh, my goodness.
There's 7 minutes. That's why Thursday's tricky, because, like, we do a lot of thought in there. And mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I wasn't going to do anything, but I'll just turn this over and use the other side. That's what you do when you want to preserve one side. Just make sure that you give it a bit of a bit of a roll. I'm getting awfully low on mine.
Okay, so Sonia says she gives us slight redemption. I think we still need to work on it. That's very nice. Thank you, Sonia. We will do better.
Do better next time.
We at least we're starting to we're getting in the zone. We understand the thing a little bit better. I don't know what that is on the back. There's a lot of weird things. There's cauldrons. This is from last Halloween, I can tell you.
And witches and Grim Reapers.
We did nothing for Halloween this year.
Grim Weepers, remember?
Yes, the Weepers.
The Weepers.
That's what Izzy says. The Grim Weepers. I'm like, yeah. They're so
okay,
sad.
all right. So I need something on this. I'm going to give it a bunch of punch.
A bunch of punch in 5 minutes.
Punch in 5 minutes, and I can do it. I just have to find the right paint here. I could use black. That would certainly. I could do shades instead of tints.
Yeah.
Okay, let's shade it.
Shade it.
We're going to shade it.
Sometimes she's shady.
Sometimes.
I know. We didn't do anything. I haven't been feeling it. We haven't even put out our... And Izzy was like, are you going to put out the decorations? But the weather's been kind of a hot mess, too. Like, the folks that have all the big things that, like, require all the tethering down, they've been falling down.
The wind has
been nuts.
Horrible. Horrible.
So I'm kind of happy, because otherwise we'd be chasing, like, tombstones down the street, because, we've got the little foamy ones, which we reinforced, but let me tell you, there's only a certain amount of wind they hold up to.
Okay, we're going to go. This may be totally pukey.
That was good, Eddie. We're questing and shading.
I just love these paints because of this little nozzle. You know, I can't do that with these jobbers because they just go out all over the place.
They're squirters.
Squirters. So
Like an
era people were really, I mean, they were doing,
they were thinking about things.
they were.
Making good decisions.
About things that need to have come out of my mouth.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
I know, but I like to get it right. I like to get it right. Oh, I love these. These are like little army spores.
Army spores.
War spores.
Okay, can
They're
you
on the attack.
pull that off of there?
Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully. And she got, that was mean. That was really rude. She set me up. Man.
Did you get it?
I'm trying. Oh.
No.
Didn't move quite fast enough. That's a sticky situation, y'all. I think the spores are going to have to go to the bathtub and think about themselves. These are spiky doodads, by the way. They're not spores, but...
Spiky doodads.
Uh-huh. Super swampy doodads. Yes. And then there was a paper situation. There we go. I didn't move fast enough there. I was trying to be good. I should have just pulled and hoped for the best.
This is like the aliens in the Red Forest.
That says some things. That says some things.
And we do have a bit of nice leftovers here.
So that's something to keep in mind, and we'll leave on that note, is that if you are going paint to paint, you're more likely to have like a leave back, you know, like you're going to get a multiple pull. Like there's just going to be a bit of a ghost print left.
Yes.
On the plate.
It's not going to saturate. It's not going to grab onto. Yeah, and this is going to take a bit of missionary work in the.
So we will be back on Sunday. Because yes, today's Thursday. We will be back on Sunday. It will then be, because it will be November 2nd. New products will come out tomorrow.
But we won't show them till Sunday.
That is correct. So, designers, if you know, if there's anything I messed up, let me know. If you want to get up early in the morning. Check that out. I think I was pretty well on par with this one because I did, you know, move slowly with it. All right, but yes, that is what will be going on Sunday. We will carry on. I also will show the color combo colors and, you know, do the new things. Remember, on the 1st, there will be the new swap that will be posted over in Makers. If you want to partake in that, that's the time to do it because it is posted on the 1st. I don't know if Eddie's planning on doing collage prompts or not. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. And that is totally fine. But the main thing that does happen each month are the color combos. That is put on by Carrie, Paula, and Estella. So that post will be there. I'm sure Carrie's video will come out on Saturday. That's the 1st. And then also be on the lookout for Becky's swapping, you know, swap, sign up. There we go.
Yeah, and Becky, you let me know who mine is.
Oh, good gosh, just signing up for another one. Okay. Love y'all.
I just, you know, with the thing in mind that damn it, I can't believe I did that. That was.
Hey, she did make it in time with this one this month, but I helped remind her.
I know, and I thought I did a really bang up job.
You did. All right, can you
focus? Love you.
like a
long haul?
bye, guys.